So Joshua,
Hi, Geralt.
The Witcher is an amazing game, but it's not over yet. You can play all over again if you want to.
Yeah, you can start it from scratch. The final DLC coming is New Game Plus. You'll start with all your stats and levels and stuff, so you can tackle a harder difficulty. But why would you want to play the same game again?
I'm not sure. The only reason I would, though, is to hit up some of these quests that weren't necessarily part of the main line that I could have missed, that I shouldn't have missed. And there are a few.
You look at that map, and there's like 1,000 little things you can go check out, but some are better than others. And we'd kind of be around the office talking like, dude, something really sick happened in The Witcher last night, and none of us had even seen it.
Which brings us to the point of this video, which is we've got our favorite quests, and we're going to share them with you and make sure you have a chance to either watch our playthroughs or go through and play them for yourself and experience the same feelings and stuff we had about it.
Yeah, we're going to throw up the full playthrough in a separate video if you just want to check it out and not exactly go all the way there. Anyways, though, my sick quest was, it started in another quest where that quest ended in a bar fight and someone died. Whoa. And I got sent to jail. And there were like all these ways for me to get out of jail, but I'm pretty sure they'd all end up with me talking to like the leader of the town. He's like, you're going to die unless you kind of do a favor for me.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
Great.
Yeah.
So I have to go help his son. And so I go find his son, and he's like, we're going to go face our demons in this cave. And then we end up taking drugs like right away. And then everything's we're like stumbling around. There's like flying whales. I'm with all these like his friends.
Yeah.
And they're like unique and really cool characters. One doesn't have a tongue, but he's got so much character. He can't talk. But like you kind of delve into their history and stuff. Have this like really weird spirit trip bro journey.
Oh man.
And then at the end they're like, thanks for the help, here's your gold, see you never.
So just abruptly.
Yeah, I felt like I made all these friends, and they're like, and then he's like, do you want to get paid? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, you're a dick then.
No.
And then I was out of debt. And it was radical, and it was like such a weird kind of aside where hope we all conquered our demons in this cave. That quest is called the Cave of Dreams, and it's like, you got to check it out. The full playthrough is up.
Nice. That sounds pretty good. My favorite quest is one that involves continue on the line with Yennefer after you've sort of already done the mainline stuff in Skellige with her. She asks for your help, and she wants to find the wreckage of a ship that used to belong to a mage, or at least the mage was on the ship. And you're not really sure why. Without like getting into it, the reason that I found this quest so amazing was that it explores the relationship between Geralt and Yennefer in amazing ways, and it ties directly back to a story in the book called The Last Witch, a story in that book called The Last Witch, which is also the name of the quest. And the thing about The Witcher 3, more than the other games, is that it has so many references back to all the books and all the texts, including like in big ways. And this is that, but it's also a continuation of stuff that happens in the book, which you don't really see that often in video games. So I thought that was really awesome. So I thought it was a really good quest to check out if you want to go deep into the characters.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Kind of got to add to the story.
Mm-hmm.
So Rob Handler has a favorite quest. I know what it is, but, we asked him anyways.
My favorite quest was a quest called Possession, and it was over in the Skellige Islands. So what happened was there was Ceres, who was Croc's daughter. She needed my assistance in helping her remove a curse from one of her buddies. It was a Jarl. I could either choose a path of either just fighting the possession or doing some kind of mischievous trickery.
So like a monster possessed him.
Yeah, some kind of monster possessed him, and I chose a path of tricking. And in tricking, there was this split-second decision, and it was the most insane split-second decision I've ever had in the game, where I literally shouted like, "Oh my god!" The decision that I did was so horrible. I started like fast thinking like, "Oh my god, did I just like change the course of this game because it was so bad? Like, am I now this awful person?"
Yeah, there's no way to like tell if that was the wrong decision when you're making it.
Right, and it ended up being all right, but there was this moment where like I was really freaking out, and it was great, and I've never had that response to a quest.
Yeah, so I mean, if you were gonna New Game Plus this thing and like didn't want to just do the same quests you've already seen, definitely take the time to check these ones out. And if you've got some cool quests that like we haven't heard of, because I bet there's plenty, make sure you let us know.
Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?